Cafferata Eagles. It is Wednesday, May 28th, 2025. We only have a couple days left in May, and it's going to be June, which is blowing my mind. But it's day 2 of our specials. At this time, please stand as Miss Castro's class introduces themselves and leads us in the pledge.
Isabel.
Yep.
Natalia. Jonathan. Gabriel. Brooks.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. You may be seated. All right, we're back for another great day of teaching and learning here at Hector Cafferata Elementary School. Mr. Licata, yesterday you were talking about being reflective.
Yes.
And that got me to be reflective.
Right.
And I was starting to think about, when I reflect about things, it allows me to do things better the next time I try to do them.
You can improve.
Yes.
We talked about getting better right there. So, I like this way. The more reflective you are, the more effective you are right there. And we talked about those 10 questions. I actually sent this to our teachers right there. And actually, when in Miss Lou's class, the students were doing a writing to one of the reflection questions up there. So,
Okay.
We did the first 3 yesterday. I want to introduce the next 3 right here. These are just some questions just to maybe get your reflective juices going and think about the year. So number 4, how do you stay positive when things don't go as planned?
That's a good one because
Yes.
many times we think something's going to happen and it doesn't go the way
And it doesn't go with it. So
Right.
when those things do happen, what do we do to stay that positive right
Yep.
there? Number 5, how do you celebrate your achievements, big or small? Because
Okay.
we're going to have those achievements. How do we celebrate those, recognize those? And then number 6, what is the nicest thing someone's done for you this year?
Nice.
Right there. So,
Some great things to
so
think
about that. Teachers, those questions. If you do some writing, do some guided discussion with that. Just a way to be reflective for this
All
year.
right. It's nice. We got some people getting older today.
Happy to Lucy Garcia in grade 4 and Matthew Sanchez in kindergarten.
All right. We hope that they have a fantastic day. Special thanks to our lunch crew for all the nice things they do for us, including making lunch. What's for lunch today?
Today for lunch we'll have milk assorted fruit, orange chicken with fried rice and stir-fried vegetables, and Uncrustable peanut butter and jelly sandwich, white veggie entree salad.
All right. So orange chicken with fried rice and vegetables, or an Uncrustable sandwich. If you don't want that, you can have a veggie entree salad. So 2 days left this week. We have our live school inflatable party tomorrow and Friday.
Tomorrow is going to be 2nd and 1st grade, so information going out 2nd and 1st grade, the schedule and where to go with that. And then Friday will be the rest of our grade levels with that. Again, it's awesome to be able to recognize and kind of reward our students for being respectful, responsible, regular, and getting those points, cashing them in. We also have a lot of students getting tickets.
Okay.
Friday will be the last day to put tickets in. So we're going to be announcing on Monday.
Okay, and speaking about being responsible, let's be responsible for our Chromebook. So if you have a Chromebook or a Chromebook charger at home, you need to bring it into school. So those get wiped clean and updated, and Mr. Ken works all up the magic. We take inventory and everything. And then if you're doing a summer program, you'll get one assigned to you.
Yes.
Okay, but let's get them all in, Chromebooks and chargers all in, and let's do that ASAP.
Yep. And we also have Mr. Gibbs here. We're going to recognize some...
Who's here?
The door. Who's here?
The doorbell.
That's new.
Hi, Mr. Gibbs.
Knock, knock. Hello.
This is a welcome surprise.
Well, it's clearly about that time, ladies and gentlemen. It's Eagles of the Month time, but we're going to do it a little differently. I'm going to do today for April, which was integrity, and then tomorrow I'm going to do May. So you each have your own, ceremony instead of 60 kids in one cafeteria. So, without further ado, here's April's.
Integrity.
Integrity. Doing the right thing, even though it's the hardest thing. Miss Mayley's class, Marina Garcia. Miss Casman's class, Liam Gonzalez. And Miss Medina's class, Giovanni Pozo.
All right. Congratulations to kindergarten.
Yes, kindergarten. Now, 1st grade, Miss Lopez class, Leandro Ira Barnaguri. Miss Sorrentino's class, Christian Alfonso. And Miss Max class, Michael Berga. Second grade, Miss Anderson's class, Ashley Pollo. For Miss Rivera's class, Mia Garcia. For Miss Howard's class, Christian Ortega. For Miss Henshaw's class, Tegan Anderson. And for Miss Towsel's class, Sarah Marrero. Third grade, Miss Castro's class, Henrik Leo. For Miss Dwyer's class, Nakoa Robinson Welch. For Miss Davis's class, Gabriel De Lima. For Mrs. O'Grady's class, Amaya Garcia. For Mr. Dusan's class, Demetrius Baez. And for Miss Peters' class, Aaron Reyes. Good job, guys. Fourth grade, Miss Busso's class, Adrian Concepcion. For Miss Ketcherson's class, Marissa Campbell. For Miss Malloy's class, Sabrina Consuegra. And for Miss Richards' class, Ander Zaitis. Fifth grade, for Miss Heath's class, Shane Tendler. For Miss Riley's class, Ryan Correa. For Miss McNeil's class, Katia Lattes. For Mr. Zed's class, Brantley McCraw. For Mr. Crab's class, Brooklyn Deschamps. And for Mr. Vanderford's class, Brianna Rodriguez. Last but not least, Rise. For Miss Smith's class, Alejandro Garvito Bravo. For Ms. Ryan's class, Jeremy Murillo. And for Ms. V's class, Angelica Mendez Medina.
All right, congratulations to all of our April winners. Then tomorrow we'll do May, right?
Yes, we'll do May. So see you guys in the cafeteria at 1:30ish.
All right. Also, it is a Wednesday, so you know what that means, Mr. Ken. Take us to the science lab. So this will be our last call science call and win for today for this year. So if you know the answer to this question, dial extension 215. It says Shannon and Dante were throwing rocks into a storm drain. When the rocks hit the bottom of the drain, they could hear the sound come back to them. What is this an example of? A prism, B, an echo, C, reflected light, or D, an electric wave?
Okay. So throwing them in the drain right there.
Good morning, you're on the air.
This is Mr. Krabs, and we think it's B.
It is B. Congratulations. So, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Says B, an echo.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
an echo.
an echo. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one.
Yeah.
So it is B. It is B. It is an echo because echo is the only one that's sound energy. The other one are light energy and electric wave with electrical energy. So it is B. Congratulations.
Hearing it sound
Yep.
echo.
All right. That's it for today. Don't forget to be respectful, be responsible, be ready to learn, be reflective. Think about what are the things that you did this year that were positive, maybe things that weren't positive and didn't go your way. So what are you going to do differently next year?
Yes.
And don't forget that what, my friends?
Smile with our trees.
Have a great day.
Happy Wednesday.